a Chicago woman on a mission to bring the joy of positive music to schools around the globe.
Lizzie G is a hip-hop artist and rapper who's using her passion to inspire the next generation to follow their dreams. Lizzie joins us now with more. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, ladies. Thank you, WGN, Spotlight Chicago.
We're
Happy to be
so
here.
excited you're here. So what I love about what you do is that it's really trying to just get a message across.
Yes.
So, and you're doing that with your skill, with your talents. How did you get started into this?
I'm a product of CPS, and one thing I noticed after I graduated from college or pursuing my master's degree here in Chicago at Roosevelt University, I saw that there was a big disinvestment in the arts. The first thing that the schools are cutting are like arts and music components, and I know how vital that is for a student, especially for someone like me who loves music, started off playing piano at a young age, self-taught myself how to play drums, and I felt like these type of programs in schools were very important. So I came to fill that gap through Lizzie G Entertainment.
Who was this little thing?
Oh, my
And
goodness.
so we started bringing to schools assemblies, workshops on anti-bullying, focusing on social emotional learning, and it's really been making an impact for the past like 8 years. And students' lives are being changed once they are experiencing my energy, my positive message, the fact that I didn't have to drop out of school to pursue being a professional, positive artist, and just the fact that I'm really the only one doing what I'm doing. My music is clean, doesn't use profanity, and it has a message behind it as well.
I mean, don't you find that, kids are pretty savvy consumers when it comes to arts and music. They're not going to listen to something that's not good, right?
That is true.
They have discerning taste, even though that they're young. And how did you decide, okay, I'm going to focus on kids? Like, you had that classical training, the traditional training, but then when did you think, like, okay, I'm going to make my music, my artistry about positivity?
So the youth are our next generation, even though that, sounds cliche, but they need positive reinforcement now more than ever. And why not me be the one that's going to provide it to them through clean, positive music? Because when they're hearing good music, positive messages, it turns negative behaviors into positive behaviors. And I focus on bringing that to the schools because, the kids love it. And why not get out of school for about an hour and a half, hang out with Lizzie G, get motivated, get inspired to pursue your dreams and stay in school at the same time. So I felt like that's where it was needed. That's where I was making a difference and making an impact. And I just kept it going. And it's been just blowing up since. And I'm very grateful for that.
Talk about a fun assembly as a kid. Just watching your energy, even without hearing anything here, is unbelievable. So when you talk about this message, I know anti-bullying is huge with you. What are you talking about in your music that they're using to try to get that message across?
If you see some, say some. This is a no bully zone. They don't want none. So I'm encouraging students to stand up and to speak up. People that are victim of bullying, they, are not standing up and speaking out. So if their friend can stand up and speak up for them or just be an advocate, then there'll be lesser instances of bullying in that school, which will, of course, make a safe space for everybody. Because when we come to school, our goal is to get an education so we can graduate. Why should I come to school and have to worry about getting judged, getting bullied, getting teased? So again, once they're listening to positive music, it'll change negative behaviors to positive behaviors. And that's what I want, because in this world, with everything going on, we need to treat each other fairly, with kindness, with respect. The golden rule of thumb in life is to treat others the way you want to be treated. So let's show our youth that so they can mold that and grow up to do that.
I love that. And what's the feedback that you're getting, I'm sure, from parents and teachers, but then also kids themselves?
Yes. Oh, man. So Lizzie G Entertainment, is my company that I work through full time. And I am getting a lot of testimonials from principals, from parents. Parents are telling me how their students are motivated now to want to stay in school, to want to pursue their dreams, to want to go to college, And then, of course, I'm getting testimonials from principals saying how after the assembly, after the workshop, there's been lesser instances of bullying.
Wow.
So that lets me know that I'm making an impact and I'm in the right space. So I just need to get into more schools to amplify the message and to let students, counselors, principals know that this work is needed now more than ever. Like, bring me in, let's make an impact. Let's change the mindset for our next generation.
I love it. So they can just reach out to you, Lizzie G Entertainment, and bring you into the school. And it's what, an hour assembly?
Yes, about an hour and a half. I'm coming in with my team, my DJ, videographer, so we can have a recap to show the impact of the work. And yes, we do reach out after the program to get testimonials to see, are we reaching our goals? Is it really, reaching the students? Are we talking their language? And it's all positive feedback. I also put those testimonials on my website, and it's really making a difference. Like, just listening to to the music, students are letting me know like, wow, like I'm empowered now. I'm inspired. And for some instances, it has changed their behavior onto wanting to do harmful things to themselves. I had like an actual, conversation with a high school student that told me that, this prevented them from wanting to commit suicide once listening to my No Bully Zone song.
That
Unbelievable.
is incredible. Lizzie, thank you so much for being with us. You are
Thank you so
incredible. Thank
much.
you for putting so much good out there in the world. And you heard from Lizzie herself. For more information, just head to LizzieGmusic.com so that way you can bring her into your school. You can find her on all the socials there as well.
Yeah, and stick around. Lizzie's actually going to give us a special performance to give you a sneak peek at it just ahead.